All right. What do you have here today? 2021. Oh, beep, beep, beep. Okay. There we go. Take 3. We've got a 2021 brand new Hyundai Elantra. This is my CYBERPUNK look-alike, I think. I think Hyundai's finally did it. It looks just as nice as the new Sonata. Big car. Not a huge fan of Hyundai, but this car is definitely a looker. Let me see the interior on this bad boy. A little tiny motor in it. Nice, great looking new grill intake. Yeah, little ticky. There I am, so pretty. So dual overhead cam, 16 valve. I don't know what size the motor is, but it seems a little 2-liter maybe. Yeah, well, that's a ticky. I'm sure that's the fuel management system, but we're gonna find out. Anyway, yeah, really nice looking car. I'm gonna take it for a rip. Interior is beautiful. Really odd looking brake calipers, looking a little cheese ball there, but the interior is nice. Fake stitched vinyl here. This interior is just an amazing look. Very new style. Got your, I don't know what this was supposed to be, but just a weird mix of like old, this kind of looks vintage plasticky, old Trans Am GM stuff with all new modern. It's very cyberpunkish, as I say. Yeah, interior is kind of awesome looking. Look at the rest of the car. Kind of like the little design of the seats here. Really comfortable seats. No power in this one. Lots of beeping. This car makes a lot of noises. I guess it's the amount of sensors. Nice looking back seat. These seats fold all the way down. They're all one-piece seats too. It's a little bit different than the normal two. Normally you have two-piece seats. Fuel door. Beep, beep, beep. Little button here. And nice huge trunk. Yeah, I got in it the other day, and I believe it's 20 cubic feet or 18 cubic feet, I think, whatever the size is. Let's take this bad boy for a rip. Take my little fake plate off there. Yeah, I'm noticing there's a lot of yellowing and weird stuff on the side here already. I can just imagine a couple of years all that plastic trim's gonna go to shit, go to hell. But yeah, take this bad boy for a rip and see what she does. Again, it's 2021. It is pretty much brand new. Just hit 2,700K on it. Yeah, I'm putting my seatbelt on because I'm a very safe driver. No, because the beeping on this vehicle, it just never ends. There's so many options with this car too, and it's not the top of the line. There's no GPS, no leather, no heads-up display, no sunroof. There's no, I mean, there is no also what's that here? Plastic, or is that sun? Oh. There's no sunglass holder. Very odd look of the plastics here. Very cheap kind of looking. And no LEDs again with the 2,700K light. Not a big fan of. Stereo, I'm not going to play some music, but stereo is not the greatest. I was expecting more for a brand new car. Interior though, I like the design, the way they've come, the way they've moved. The display here has got so many options as usual with a brand new vehicle. We're gonna get on this real fast, and yeah, at this point might as well find out how this thing runs. So we're gonna keep it in sport mode. I'm going to get our kilometers up here just so it's a little easier to see. Transmission, I noticed with this vehicle, it doesn't feel like it shifts. It feels like all it does is burn clutch, as I would say. Because lots of sounds, lots of noise. It doesn't feel like it shifts. It just keeps on burning rubber bands. I think, unless it's magnets, unless it's all magnets now, but I doubt that. Beat this car up for a couple days. Gas mileage on this thing is phenomenal. I've done, I think, a 3/4 tank I burned in 2.5 days, and pushing 400 kilometers. So that ticky in the motor is definitely something's working. The fuel management system must be just amazing. I'm gonna find out when I fill up the gas tank, and I'll put the actual consumption up here somewhere, or right around here. Yeah, but love the interior. Very comfortable. Seats are super comfortable. 3-way adjusts. No power on it, unfortunately. Heated steering wheel, lane assist, heated seats. The lane assist is kind of aggressive, a lot of beeping. And I mean, obviously you're not supposed to be driving without your hands on the wheel, but it doesn't take very long for it to beep out of control until you're forced to put your hands on the wheel. But yeah, besides that, car handles really nice. Hopefully I'll be able to show that up here. Again, this is gonna be a quick little video today. Check out my other videos. Subscribe, thumbs up, do whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. Just yeah, just have fun, like I'm trying to do. But yeah, not sure how much this car is. I'm gonna check it out. Again, I'll throw that link in the description. Yeah, but had this car for a couple days, 3 days. Really enjoying it. Very surprised by Hyundai with this one. The only little issue I have is the as nice and kind of cyberpunkish as this. I keep saying, I know, cyberpunkish as this interior is, once you are in it for a little while and you kind of look around, the plastic comes out like super cheesy, like over here. I guess that's where your more accessories upgrades would be or something. But the plastic, you know, it's cheap. It's not Hyundai's, definitely it's not an accent. I mean, it's second one up. I don't know, I'm not even sure if they make accents anymore, but big upgrade to be an Elantra. I mean, I like the generation before this too, was really nice. The Elantra GT and the Sport, very nice vehicles. But this one totally changed the design. I'm really liking the interior. I used to like the very basic interiors of those old Trans Ams, so this kind of reminds me of it. This plastic, except it's got a screen. A little bit different, kind of cool, modern with the old. Yeah, but really liking Hyundai's move on it. I know the new Sonata kind of looks like this car too, but I think I like the look of this one more than the Sonata. Yeah, so if we can get out of some traffic, we can actually. Yeah, besides that, yeah, I had a little fun in this car already. Great on gas, great little car. I'm just kind of, that non-shifting transmission is a very weird one. I mean, I've driven CVTs before. I'm not sure if this is a CVT. It definitely feels like a giant rubber band that's just burning. I mean, I don't smell it burning, but I can just assume that it is. Yeah, I mean, all the car does is rev. It moves. It's quick, but it just revs. There's no there's no distinctive shift pattern, unlike the beautiful Volkswagen Golf wagon that I drove last week or a couple weeks ago. Really nice, distinctive shift pattern on it though, very distinctive. But it's nice to know that the car's shifting. With these transmissions, it's you know, after seeing so many Hondas and Nissans and any of the older, I think there's Genco or Jevco transmissions that just the belts just burn out on them, and I mean, constant catastrophic transmission failures are just a huge, especially these new electronic transmissions, are a huge worry to me. I mean, if one company's definitely done it right, it's Toyota. I mean, if you're going automatic, it's very rare that most of these automakers are now, you know, discontinuing standard vehicles. So, you know, hook a nice quick right turn here. I'm taking that at 50. I mean, that's a 20 ramp. This car handles beautifully. Nice G-force. I guess I can't get a full acceleration test out here in the corner. Sure. To 100 pretty fast. I mean, it just makes a lot of noise. I would assume the turbo, the GT, is a lot faster, but yeah, this car just makes a lot of noise. That transmission seems like it just spools up, and then at the end it just starts shifting. This vehicle with a turbo and that tranny would be something to reckon with, that's for sure. But yeah, it's just really worrisome that it just makes so much noise and doesn't really go anywhere, right? But I mean, obviously this vehicle is not. This is not a. It's not a sports car, that's for sure. I mean, if that acceleration test didn't show you right there, I'm not sure what will prove it to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go back into smart mode or eco mode, and great gas mileage on this car so far. And that's with the semi to moderate aggressive driving. I try not to be heavy-footed. I'd like to see these cars do 700 kilometers to a tank. But unfortunately, most of them don't. I mean, driving this vehicle under normal conditions, I don't even break the 2,000 RPM range. It literally just stays at 2,000 RPM, shifts under there. It's kind of surreal, because at this you don't hear anything. You don't hear the motor. The cab is fairly quiet. It's not the quietest, but yeah, great little car. Great little car. Great on gas. I'll say it again. Just worry about rubber band transmission there. But again, it's not a car that you want to be beaten on. Yeah, and the auto steering, as you can see there. Keep hands on the steering wheel. Yes, ma'am. We'll do it. Yeah, and the constant beeping, lane change. You turn all that stuff off, but I mean, I kind of like it. Another thing this car doesn't have is the auto start and stop, which I'm surprised yet another vehicle doesn't have it. I thought this was a new thing, but I guess if your emissions, your efficiency is so great, you don't need that. As much as next couple of years we're going to start seeing I'm assuming we're going to start seeing the big failure rate with those starters and those capacitors that are taking that big amperage away from the battery to start the vehicle every time you stop and start. Anyway, enjoy. Said already. Subscribe, like, hell, if you want, doesn't matter. Comment. I probably won't read them, but appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully get something a little bit nicer, a little bit more acceleration. All right, bye.